Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another exciting video, and without further ado, let's dive into another round of breaking news surrounding America's team. The Dallas Cowboys are expected to part ways with a key player, specifically their $40 million playmaker, in what seems to be a significant move this offseason. Over the past decade, Cowboys wide receiver Brandon Cooks has built a reputation as one of the NFL's most reliable and consistent receivers. While he never quite reached the status of the elite players in the league, he has been a dangerous weapon for every team he's been a part of. Over the course of his career, Cooks has played for 5 different teams, and during this time, he has racked up 6 seasons of over 1,000 yards receiving. After entering the NFL a little over a decade ago, Cooks has played 11 seasons in the league and has consistently been a proven threat wherever he goes. Cooks' last 2 years have been with the Cowboys, who acquired him in a trade with the Houston Texans for a 5th-round pick in 2023 and a 6th-round pick in 2024. Despite what seemed like a modest price, Cooks has certainly proved his worth in Dallas, adding significant value to the offense. He became a reliable complement to CeeDee Lamb, helping to create a formidable receiving duo in 2023. Cooks caught 54 passes for 657 yards and 8 touchdowns during that season, establishing himself as a solid contributor to the Cowboys' offense. However, things took a turn for the worse in 2024 as Cooks struggled with a knee injury that limited his production. He finished the season with only 26 receptions for 259 yards, which has led to questions regarding his future in Dallas. As Cooks now approaches free agency, it seems highly likely that the Cowboys will move on from the veteran receiver. The franchise is expected to focus on rebuilding and reshaping their receiving core moving forward, and this could spell the end of Cooks' time in Dallas. With the Cowboys seemingly heading in a new direction, Cooks is expected to land with another team. According to popular fan site Blogging the Boys, it's not just any team that will likely sign Cooks. It could be a divisional rival. There is a strong expectation that the Washington Commanders, led by former Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn, could sign Cooks to a 2-year, $18 million contract. As Cooks approaches the age of 32, and with the Cowboys already having a crowded wide receiver room that includes CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Tolbert, Jonathan Mingo, and Jalen Brooks, it seems like Dallas will focus on young talent instead of re-signing the veteran. The Cowboys are expected to prioritize finding a new playmaker in the upcoming NFL draft, which means that Cooks' time in Dallas may have come to an unfortunate end. The trade for Cooks back in 2023 will go down as one of the best offseason moves for Dallas in the last decade, but it's looking increasingly likely that they will part ways with him this offseason. Speaking of the draft, the Cowboys are in a good position to address the receiver position, and they could make a big move for a player who could be an immediate contributor. The Cowboys may turn to the draft to fill the void left by Cooks. While it's unlikely that Arizona's projected top wide receiver, Tetairoa McMillan, will still be available when Dallas selects at number 12 overall, the Cowboys could still land an exciting playmaker. A couple of names to keep an eye on are Luther Burden from Missouri and Emeka Egbuka from Ohio State. Both players have the talent to make an impact at the NFL level, and Dallas would likely be interested in bringing one of them into the fold. If they don't go wide receiver in the first round, Dallas could still find a solid player in the 2nd round of the draft. Another option could be to explore free agency for a receiver, but the class of available players doesn't look all that promising. The Cowboys have historically been careful about overspending in free agency, and it appears that they will take a more conservative approach this offseason. Furthermore, despite rumors suggesting that Dallas could pursue disgruntled Miami Dolphins star Tyreek Hill, that option appears to be a long shot. There is also some speculation surrounding a potential reunion between the Cowboys and a former Pro Bowl wide receiver. Dallas spent a significant amount of money last offseason on quarterback Dak Prescott and wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, and they are expected to do something similar when it comes time to secure the future of edge rusher Micah Parsons. Despite the focus on these key players, owner Jerry Jones just denied a request from the Chicago Bears to interview head coach Mike McCarthy, which strongly signals that McCarthy will be staying with the Cowboys for at least one more season. This has caused some to speculate that the Cowboys are looking to run it back in 2025, which opens up the possibility of reuniting with former Cowboys star receiver Amari Cooper. Christopher Knox from Bleacher Report believes this could be a realistic scenario. He placed Cooper at number 11 on his list of the top 50 free agents heading into the offseason and named Dallas as one of the top potential suitors for his services. A return to Dallas makes a lot of sense, especially given the Cowboys' current need for a legitimate number 2 receiver alongside CeeDee Lamb. Amari Cooper was originally signed by the Cowboys to a 5-year, $100 million contract in March 2020. He played 2 seasons with the team before being traded to the Cleveland Browns. While he was with the Cowboys, Cooper quickly became a favorite target of Dak Prescott, earning 4 Pro Bowl selections. After 2 successful seasons in Dallas, Cooper was traded to the Browns, where he continued to shine despite the challenges of playing in Cleveland's lackluster offense. He earned Pro Bowl honors again in 2023 and was eventually traded to the Buffalo Bills. In 2024, Cooper's production dropped somewhat as he missed 3 games and played part of the season with the Browns before being dealt. However, his familiarity with the Cowboys, as well as his established chemistry with Dak Prescott, could make him an ideal fit if Dallas can bring him back at a reasonable price. Shifting gears to some other potential developments, there have been recent rumors surrounding Mike McCarthy's future with the Cowboys. It's only the 3rd day of the Dallas Cowboys offseason, and already, the situation surrounding McCarthy's job has become a focal point of discussion. The Chicago Bears had submitted a request to interview McCarthy about their head coach vacancy, but Jerry Jones quickly denied the request. This decision has led many to believe that McCarthy is likely to return to Dallas for the 2025 season, though this isn't officially confirmed yet. Despite this, it's clear that the Cowboys and McCarthy may be in the process of negotiating a new contract. McCarthy's future in Dallas is crucial for the team's plans as they attempt to bounce back and make a deep playoff run next season. Furthermore, the New York Jets' decision not to pursue McCarthy as a head coach could also offer some insight into his future with Dallas. The Jets have reportedly shown interest in a wide range of potential head coaching candidates, but they have not requested an interview with McCarthy, which may signal that his fate is already sealed in Dallas. Mike McCarthy's reputation as a coach who can work with difficult owners like Jerry Jones may be exactly what the Jets need in their search for a head coach. While McCarthy's playoff record has been inconsistent, he's proven to be a capable coach who can get the most out of his teams. The Jets' interest in interviewing various candidates may suggest that McCarthy's services are not in high demand elsewhere. Nevertheless, if McCarthy doesn't leave for another opportunity, it's likely that he will remain in Dallas, and the Cowboys will continue to build around him and their core group of players as they aim for another shot at the Super Bowl in 2025.